This is contained in a statement made available to Zambezi FM News by Zambia Town Council Public Relations Officer Milestone Munze. As the world finds towards achieving the goal to end tuberculosis (TB) by 2030, various players are putting up interventions in ways that they can to contribute to the end of the global health challenge. In this fight, huge concerns are coming in as reports still indicate that persons in confined enclosures like prisons are still at high risk of contracting the disease, making the ending TB by 2030 target challenging. Details are in this report by Arthur Davis Kopo in Lusaka.
Ending tuberculosis or TB by 2030 has been a goal set internationally, and countries around the world are running targeted interventions towards the achievement of that. However, in this undertaking, for persons in enclosures like prisoners or others in enclosed facilities are said to be at high risk, thereby making the target of a TB-free world by 2030 challenging. A report by the International Union Against Tuberculosis and Lung Disease and the Lancet Public Health. Approximately 125,000 of the 11 million people incarcerated globally developed TB in 2019, a rate of which 1,100 cases per 100,000 people every year. This report of 2019 and 2020, released June 2023, notes that the rate is further significantly higher than the global incident rate among all persons that stands at 127 cases per 100,000 per year. Zambia, with a population of 19 million people, is shown to be among one of the countries around the world faring badly where TB in prisons is concerned, with the prevalence rate at 6.4%. That is 18 times the national prevalence estimates. This makes sad noting for Prisons Care and Counseling Association, PRISCA, through its lead, Dr. Geoffrey Malembeka.
Airborne diseases, bloodborne diseases, waterborne diseases will definitely be there. That becomes necessary for those diseases. So the good thing is that the establishment of the Health Directorate is really helping.
The Zambian government, through President Hakainde Hichilema, is however optimistic that ending TB in Zambia by 2030 is an attainable reality due to efforts being made that has seen an increase in the number of TB patients who have been identified and treated from 36,000 in 2019 to over 50,000 in 2022. And over the past 5 years, President Hakainde Hichilema, on World TB Day, during a speech read for him by Health Minister Sylvia Masebo, noted that more than 90% of TB patients have been cured and 90% of people living with HIV already receive TB preventative treatments. Prisons Care and Counseling Association, or PRISCA, is one of the organizations that has given itself to help fight the disease burden in correctional facilities. And HIV/AIDS and TB are among their priority, as in overall 23% of inmates and 14% of residents in enclosed areas were HIV positive.
So Livingstone is one of our centers. So we are providing hemps, we are providing food supplements and sensitization on HIV. TB is not left out. It is one of the topics that we do give the tips.
For Zambezi FM Radio in Lusaka, I'm Arthur Davis, Scopo.
Zambia has assumed chairmanship for the Southern African Development Community (SADC) on Malaria Elimination 8, shortly known as E8, from South Africa as outgoing chair. And Health Permanent Secretary for Administration Christopher Simonga has expressed happiness, saying malaria remains a major public health concern in the South.